So I've been thinking about something lately, and I want to ask you a question. And I would love it if you would leave your comment down below with your thoughts on this. And here's the question. Is confidence something you're born with, or can it be developed over time? And I know you guys have a lot of your own opinions about this, so please let me know. But my take on this is personal, because in all honesty, I wasn't a super confident kid when I was younger. I mean, I generally never let people walk on me, but I can still remember sometimes that I did. And even back in my racing career, now even though I was fast and I won a bunch of races and I won a championship in 2006, I wasn't the most confident driver out there. There were risks that I simply wasn't willing to take when other guys were. However, with that said, it's my belief that confidence can be developed over time. And using me again as an example, I am way more confident right now at 53 than I've ever been in my entire life. So today, I want to give you a few things that you can do to start boosting your own self-confidence starting today. Really quick though, just in case you don't know me yet, my name is John. And the whole reason that I started this channel was to help older guys in this mostly ignored and overlooked demographic of middle-aged men to look better and feel better about themselves, and I'm glad that you stopped by. Okay, so the first thing that you can start doing right now is to do something nice for somebody else with zero expectations of anything in return. Let me explain. And I've mentioned this in some other videos, but one thing that I like to do every once in a while is pick up the check at restaurants for random people. And I just did this last week because I was out to eat by myself, sitting at the bar, and kind of behind me and off to the right was this older couple, probably late 70s. And they just looked really happy. They were sitting across from each other, they were smiling, and at one point I looked back and I saw that they were eating off each other's plates, and it was just super sweet. So I grabbed my server and told her that I wanted to take care of their bill, but I didn't want them to know that it was me. But I think what happened though was the server said that somebody at the bar wanted to pick up their check. So when they got up to leave, it was only me and another couple sitting at the other end of the bar, so it was pretty clear that it was me. So they came over and thanked me and asked me why would I do that. And I said that they reminded me of someone and I just wanted them to enjoy the rest of their evening together. But look, it doesn't have to be anything even quite like that. I mean, hold open doors for people. Let the car in front of you just go. Let the person behind you in line at the grocery store with only a couple items go in front of you. Compliment random strangers. I'm telling you, from experience, doing nice things for other people makes you feel incredible. And it's hard to explain, but it's something that stays with you and you want to do it again. The next thing you can do to boost your confidence, and you probably knew this one was coming, was to start dressing better. I mean, think about this. That one time last year when you put on that suit to go to that wedding or that really nice company party and everybody complimented you on how well you cleaned up, you felt like an absolute boss. You knew that you looked good, and you knew that everybody else knew that you knew you looked good. And it doesn't even have to be a suit or anything fancy, but there's something about how dressing well makes you feel. You walk taller, you feel better, you make better eye contact, and all of that affects your own confidence. And one thing that I would recommend as a place to start is to swap out your t-shirts for something with a collar. I mean, you're still doing something casual, but at least in my opinion, a collar looks 10 times better. So it can be like a long sleeve button down with your sleeves rolled up, or a short sleeve button down, or even a polo shirt. And if you like polo shirts, the ones I would recommend are from Collars & Co., today's video sponsor. So this is the brand that was on Shark Tank and that Mark Cuban invested $1 million in. So these dress collar polos give you the same look under a sweater or a jacket, but they're way more comfortable than a traditional long sleeve dress shirt. These polos are short sleeve, 4-way stretch, wrinkle resistant, and they have firm collars that always stand up and always look great. Now, keep in mind, this might feel a little more rigid than what you might be used to, but after like 5 seconds of wearing it, you don't even notice it. And it gives you the exact look that you want. So they've been featured in a bunch of different publications, and Forbes magazine said that Collars & Co. is changing the shirting industry, and I couldn't agree more. I am a huge fan of these polos. So if I'm wearing a sweater or some kind of a quarter zip pullover or a light jacket with a collar underneath, chances are it's this shirt. So if you want to go check these out and grab some for yourself, just click the first link down below in the description and use code FASHION to get a special limited time discount off your order. Once again though, the link is down below, and don't wait on this one because once again, the discount code is only good for a limited time. Thank you Collars & Co for supporting my channel and sponsoring today's video. Now the next way to boost your confidence, and this one is for all my single guys out there, is to start doing more things all by yourself. If you're the type of guy who stays home most weekends because you just don't have anyone to go do things with, I've said it before and I'll say it again. You don't need approval or a permission slip from anyone to go do something that you want to go do. Because what you'll find is there's a lot of people out there exactly like you. I mean, case in point, just the other weekend, I took myself to Palm Springs for a really cool fashion show that was part of a Fashion Week El Paseo. Now, initially, I asked someone to come with me, but they couldn't go, so I just went anyway. And within 10 minutes of getting there, I had already made a bunch of new friends, and they even bought me a glass of wine, and the show was absolutely incredible. Probably one of the best shows I've seen in a really long time, and I had a blast all by myself. And this brings us right into the next thing that you can do to boost your confidence, and it's to step outside your box and start operating outside of your comfort zone. Because look, I get it. None of us want to look like that old pathetic single guy sitting at the bar eating dinner all by himself. Get over it, because that's not how it is. That's just your fear getting in your way. I mean, here's the deal. The best case scenario is you make a new friend and have a nice conversation with somebody sitting next to you at the dinner bar. Awesome. Worst case scenario is you enjoy a really nice meal, a nice glass of wine, and then you go home. What's the problem? You survived, nothing happened to you, and nobody thought you were pathetic, I promise. What happened is you got your butt out of the house on a Friday night and did the really cool thing that you wanted to go do. Great. Do it again tomorrow and do it again next week. All right, the next thing that you can do to boost your confidence is to eliminate toxic people from your life. And this works in two separate ways. First of all, just a simple act of recognizing who those toxic people are and actively doing something about removing them from your life is incredibly powerful. So if you're able to take steps to avoid being around those people, that's a win, and it's something to be proud of. Secondly, just being around those people that completely suck the mood and energy out of you every time that they're around you, that can take a while to recover from. So eliminating all of that unnecessary negativity feels like this huge weight has been lifted. So shutting off all of that soul-sucking noise can do a lot to boost your own confidence. Because let's face it, confident people eliminate negativity and useless drama from their lives. We all have our own crap we're dealing with, so why have to sit there and be involved in somebody else's drama? And it's crazy because I will probably never understand these people and why every conversation has to start with complaining about your neighbors or complaining or bitching about politics or whining about the cost of gas and groceries. We get it. We all get it, and we all have to deal with the same things. The next way to help boost your confidence is to do something good for yourself. So instead of ordering the cheesy pasta with the tiramisu for dessert, make a better choice. Because when was the last time you had a really delicious salmon Caesar salad? What about going for walks in the mornings or in the evenings, like whatever works with your schedule? Because just a simple act of making healthier choices for yourself makes you feel so much better about yourself, and that absolutely helps boost your confidence. And just one more thing. If you made it this far, you are definitely one of the true legends. Please subscribe if you're not already, and if you like this video, I'm sure you'll like this one right here as well. Thank you so much for watching. Live well, and I will see you in the next one.